Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be important messages meant to find you, and we're going to look at what your spirit guides, what the universe, God, whatever you believe in, has to say to you urgently at this moment. So that you can, rest your mind or have clarity. Okay. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Crystal. This is Mystical Crystal Tarot. We do tarot readings over here, spirituality videos. So if you are interested in seeing more of my videos, make sure you subscribe, and also that you like this video. When you guys like the video and you're subscribed, it lets the algorithm know that you want to see future readings from me, so you never miss a beat. Okay. And it's a free way of supporting the channel. If you want a reading as well, I offer 20% off to new clients. All that information will be listed below. You can take the zodiac quiz for Aquarius or join my emailing list to actually get that 20% off code. Okay. So let's go ahead and get straight into it, Aquarius. Important messages meant to find you at this moment. For a lot of you, any sort of disappointments you may be having at this moment, the disappointments are actually going to be the catalyst to your growth. Anything that didn't work out for you in the past year that you still may be like, why didn't that work? There's a reason, because for one, if this is a person, that person was not in alignment with you to actually come on to the next phase in your journey. They may have actually hindered you from your growth. So this person had to be removed. If it's somebody passing away, God forbid. For a lot of you, this was so that you could really, for one, look at your relationships that you have near you at this moment and appreciate them more, because a lot of times we do take people for granted. We just assume that they're going to be loyal to us and they're going to be there for us, and we don't have to check in on them and all this other stuff. And a lot of times we have people who are there for us, but we're not there for them. So like a lot of disappointments that may have taken place recently for you, they were actually catalysts for your growth, so that you can step into, like I said, the next phase in your life. For some of you, Aquarius, for one, I do see that. Well, let me say this, Aquarius, I know you guys are like the people who usually have like a whole bunch of friends, and you guys are usually the people who are really sociable and the one that stands out in the crowd of your friends and stuff like that. But for a lot of you, it's either two things. You may have some friends around you who are actually making you devolve in your growth, or you have friendships where these people are fake, okay? And they're just trying to get whatever they can from you. But for a lot of you, it's more translating into like, some of you need to watch how many friends you have around you, and you need to watch their validity and their genuineness. Like, make sure that they're actually genuine and that you're not just dealing with people who are faking to be genuine. Some of you, it's time for you to switch things up, your approach to your financial situation or your career, your approach to dating. And for a lot of you, you need to go out of your comfort zone. Like, you may be so used to doing things a certain way that it's actually keeping you stuck and stagnant. So there's definitely a need for you to reevaluate the way that you handle situations as well. Okay. I see you guys really stepping into a new cycle in your life. This is really, really good. There's definitely going to be this forward movement. What I will say is, on this next, or in this next phase in your life, don't let people drag you back down to their level. And I'm not saying that, oh, you're better than anyone, but if you know that you have certain people around you who kind of stoop to low measures, or, are just like low hanging fruit in certain cases, there is a need for you to make sure you're not letting them bring you back down to size. I see money is going to be good if you have been doing the necessary work. I definitely see money is going to be great. For some of you, it's more of like your job could be affected by this whole thing that's going on in the world right now. What I will say is, I don't think that you'll be, dealing with that long term, like the struggling aspect, if you are looking at other opportunities for yourself. Okay. I get this energy where you may have, like, again, some people who are acting really defensive towards you, or you're gonna have to defend yourself in some sort of way. Hopefully not physically for some of you, okay? But you may have some people where you have to defend yourself and stick up for yourself because they could be trying to take advantage of you or take you for granted. People like that, they have to be removed out of your life, okay? And like I said, use your intuition with the people that you keep around you. If they give you funny vibes, then ask yourself, is it worth it? Important messages meant to find my Aquarius at this time. What are some important messages meant to find my Aquarius at this time? Yeah, it's time for some changes to be made here. You guys are going through a transformation, for one. A transformation that's bigger than you. Like, this is a whole new life that's being created. Make sure you're ready for these changes, okay? Or not even make sure, get ready for these changes, because these are changes that are out of your control. Whenever I see the death card, this is like the universe is doing. So there's a transformation that's happening. And with transformations, things die off for new things to come in. So mentally prepare yourself for things turning around and things of that nature. Some of you, it's time to leave a job and get a better paying job. Like, instead of you just staying in a job because, oh, it's just a job, it's time for you to do something different, because financially it's just not it anymore. And you need to believe in yourself in regards to you being able to secure another position. For some of you, if you ended one relationship, I do see another one that may come into play. And I'm not saying like right after you leave one relationship, another one's going to come into play. For some of you, you've been single for a couple of months. I do see new love coming in, especially if you have been on this just like learning about yourself journey. Definitely some new love. What I will say is take your time with that. Don't rush into anything, so that you can really get to know this individual. Okay. And for some of you, if this person hasn't come in yet, Spirit is working behind the scenes to bring this individual into your life. Some of you, when it comes to your career, you're really not even sure what you want to do. You do need to sit with yourself and ask yourself, like, what is a career that you feel like you will excel in, and also something that you just won't get tired of after like a year or two of working there. Some of you, if you're wanting to move, be patient with yourself, because it is going to happen. But if you're in this energy of like trying to like force it, or you're like literally going crazy about it, then it's going to push it away further. So make sure you're being patient. Make sure you're saving your money. And I see in the next 6 weeks to 6 months, you may move. Some of you, you need to make a decision. You need to make a final decision about whatever you're feeling funny about. There's something specifically, and it's going to be different for everyone. There's something specifically that's eating you up, that's making you feel very indifferent, that you do need to just come to a full understanding of what exactly you're going to do about it. This could be somebody who comes in and out of your life. Like, this person's 1 second here, next second they're gone. 1 second they reach out, 1 second they're not here. So you do need to make a final decision. Like, are you just going to keep putting up with this instability? Are you still going to save space for this individual, especially if they can't even make up their own mind? Okay. If you're still trying to move on from a breakup, you're going to have moments where you're going to feel like you want to go back and then you don't want to go back. So you are going to feel a little indifferent. Give yourself some time in regards to moving on. Don't feel like you're never going to be able to move on, though, because that's not true. Okay. There's so many breakups that we go through where we think that we'll never be able to move on, but then we end up doing that and then falling in love with somebody totally different. So that's obviously not a reality, but don't accept that as a reality either. But this is what I see, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you thumbs up this video and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, take advantage of the 20% off opportunities I will have listed below. Thank you so much for your support, Aquarius, and I will talk to you in the next one.